what's up, everybody? I go by the name of Isana, and sitting next to me today is Roc Nation singer and songwriter Kevin Garrett. Kevin, how you doing today?
Good, man. Happy to be here. Thanks.
Cool. And you're here with Alessia, Cara for the Know It All tour, and this is your first stop to Houston. So, how is the Houston crowd tonight?
It's crazy. You can hear them now. It's ridiculous. It's the first show. I've never been here, and I heard people singing along. It was awesome. It was really cool.
And I saw that you were in Dallas last night, and you tweeted that you were literally sitting there crying because of the amount of love you saw from the fans. So just basically describe the emotions that were going through your head while performing.
It's just like as the opener, you don't expect anything, right? Because it's not your crowd, and you're just trying to gain fans and to come on a stage like that, especially opening for someone like Alessia, and to have people in the crowd singing literally every word. It felt like I could have stopped singing and it would have been fine. That really, from my point of view, like writing the songs and performing them every night, it's the role. It's like the ultimate thing. So.
And compare tonight's crowd to last night's crowd.
Oh man, it's very similar vibes. You know, I played a lot of shows in Dallas, so it was super special to be there and to have that happen. But then, very next night we're here in Houston for the first time, and the same stuff's happening. So. I love Texas. I'm crazy about Texas.
And I'm sure going on tour can be kind of stressful. So what do you like and dislike about touring?
So it's really just me and my two bandmates when we're out. We don't have a TM or anybody selling merch. I do my own merch, and nobody driving for us. So we're doing everything ourselves. And the grind can get to you sometimes, but it's important. And we're learning a lot, and the shows are the most fulfilling part, and that's what makes everything else worthwhile. So, yeah.
And the Houston crowd showed you mad love tonight, and you performed songs from your debut EP, Mellow Drama. So, for everybody that doesn't know Kevin Garrett and Mellow Drama, can you basically describe each song on the EP?
Yeah.
Briefly?
Yeah, sure. So, Mellow Drama was the first thing I ever put out, and it's got 5 songs on it. The first one's called Coloring. And coloring is kind of about the beginning of the end of a relationship, where you kind of you have to make some decisions, whether it be because there's too much space between you and whoever, or you can kind of see the end before it happens, and that's kind of what that song's about. And the second song is off of that record is called Pushing Away, which is similar subject matter. A lot of the songs that I write are about kind of falling in and out of love, and that's that whole vibe, because that's just kind of what I was going through when I was writing the music, and I think people can relate to that. The third song is called Control, which I wrote when I was actually 16, and it was totally different. I was on guitar and different production and everything, and I don't even know what that song's about. I think I was a little too young to think of stuff like that, but that was kind of when I started writing songs that I was proud of, and started having something more to say. And then the next song is called Come Up Short, and that's a little poppier. It's a more upbeat vibe for me, and it kind of sets the scene at the first and last date, when you fall for something or someone super fast, and it's over before you even know it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last song is the most special one for me. It's called Never Knock, and it's basically when I used to play it by myself on guitar, I would intro it with, "This is a song about you and me," and it's kind of touches on how I interact with somebody, whether it be personally or romantically or however, and how I'm not so good at it all the time. So that was the most reflective song off the EP for sure, and that's Mellow Drama.
And who's the biggest music artist that you've met so far?
I got some love from Katy Perry and Sam Smith, and was lucky to meet Sam at a festival that we both played last summer, and he's just the nicest guy, and early on I was getting a lot of comparisons to him, which was great. He's very high praise.
I've seen that too.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
And it was just cool to finally get to see him play at the festival and connect with him, because he's super genuine, and same with Katie. They're both. It's nice to know that people that far up are still music fans, and they're still listening to music, and
it's really cool.
It is really cool. And then Alessia is popping off right now. She's incredible.
And who is the one artist that you haven't met yet that you would like to meet?
I would love to meet Kendrick Lamar because I think he's a genius. I think he's just a genius, I have no other words. he's
yes,
good.
It's that simple, really.
Yeah. But it'd be cool to just like pick his brain for a second on anything and just kind of like get his opinion on something. He was actually at the festival that I met Sam at, but that was a different world. I couldn't get close to him. But him and maybe Chance. I like Chance the Rapper a lot.
Okay. And your Twitter and Instagram, your bio says the same thing on both of them, that I'm still not in the NBA. So did you have big league aspirations as a child to play in the NBA?
I love sports, and I love playing basketball because I'm on the taller side. The whole band is pretty tall, so if we ever have some downtime, we like to shoot around or try and play something if it's like Frisbee or whatever. But the reason I have that on there is because I get confused a lot with Kevin Garnett.
Okay.
One letter off.
Yeah.
And
minus the N.
It's funny, man. Like I'll go on Twitter and I'll see like actual NBA like websites or NBA Twitter accounts saying KG goes up against Kobe, or like they said the other day, it was amazing. They had a picture of Karl Anthony Towns, and it was like Karl Anthony Towns unleashing his inner KG, and they tagged me, and so I retweeted, and I was like, I love when I can inspire the rookies. I love when I can really like get into their brains and make them work harder. But that's really why I have it up there. It's kind of just a joke.
Did you play basketball in high school?
I did, yeah. I did for a little bit. Played basketball and baseball and lacrosse, actually. But it was never like my. I mean, it'd be cool to be a professional athlete, right? But I was always the music guy. So far so good. But see what happens.
Cool.
Try the D League. I don't know.
Yeah, development league. You can do that.
Right. Who knows?
And at the conclusion of every interview, we do game questions. So I have a couple of questions I'd like to ask you, and curious to see what your answers will be. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, first one. Better basketball player right now, LeBron or Stephen Curry?
Curry, but only because he's got this crazy team around him. I think if whatever, the Cavs are good too. No, I gotta go with Curry.
Final answer?
That's my final answer. Yeah. Because look at him, man. He's like, you wouldn't expect him to be a basketball player the way he looks, and then he's got like the best handle in the league, and he just breaks everybody's ankles and makes half-court shots like it's nothing. Yeah, Curry.
Yeah, it's crazy. Super Bowl 50 is coming up. Panthers and Broncos. Who do you got?
I'm a big Cam Newton fan. I think he's got like all the charm. It'd be cool to see the Panthers win, but it might be Peyton's last game, right?
Right. I think so.
I don't know. That's a toss-up. We're gonna be driving to El Paso on Super Bowl Sunday, so
okay.
I'll go Panthers. I'll say Panthers. I think everyone's expecting the Panthers to win.
Yeah, I think they're gonna blow them out personally.
Yeah. It might be a Seahawks Broncos type of situation the other like a couple years ago.
Right. And better music artists.
No.
Taylor Swift or Adele?
Well, I look at everybody super differently, but I think oh man,
Gotta pick one.
this is so hard.
They're both extremely talented. Extremely.
I got so much love for both of them. Oh my goodness. Maybe Adele. Just because she can go away for 5 years and come back and sell 10 million, however many millions of albums she did in like a week. So maybe Adele. I really like When We Were Young, but Taylor's got some good stuff too.
Yes, she does.
Let's go with Adele. I'll make it up to Taylor later. I'll figure it out.
Cool.
Hey, this is Kevin Garrett. Shout out to Black Sheep. Thank you for having me. See you soon.